We've gone into business with the masons for a steady stream of quartz. With these materials we can finally complete the Rainbow Road. As we work on these important projects, we need to talk. Our broadcasting beacon is live. Let's discuss the future of the Legacy SMP server. To all the geeks and nerds out there, welcome back to another episode on the Legacy SMP server. We are inside our mason's house that we built last episode, and I've been busy, very busy trading with these guys. I think I've probably traded away most of my stone, but as you can see, all of these guys now trade one stone for one emerald. That is super cool. So I've basically been going down the line with my stone and then going back again and trading back for the quartz. So yeah, it's been doing this for what seems like days. so I'll show you what I've got. So over here, I'll do the rest of that in a minute, but you see here I've managed to gather quite a lot of quartz stairs. Now I think that might be just about enough, and I've also got a surplus of emeralds. Basically, whenever we do this, when I go down the line with stone and then come back down the line getting the quartz, I end up with 40 emeralds left over, so I've been putting them in there. I've also been trading some of these other stones, so I've marked up here. For example, this guy, he will also trade the andesite, so I've been doing that stuff as well. And anything else I can I can lay my hands on that these guys trade to get the emeralds. So I think this might be enough. Now, what do we need it for? Well, for those who don't know, this is our Rainbow Road, and I've made a start over here where you can see we're adding this trim of quartz stairs on both sides, but also not just on the top, we're also doing it underneath. So you can see there we've got stairs underneath and also stairs on the top. So we've got to do this all the way around. So I've already done the inside of this ring right here. Now we've got to do the outside of that ring, which shouldn't be too bad. But then we've got the big ring over here. This is huge, and of course we've got both sides to do, upper and lower as well. So there's lots of stuff to play. So my goal for today, if possible, is to get all of this done, and yeah, then we are good. Now, if we have time, I'm not sure if we will or not, but if we do have time, I'd like to take a look over here at where we come into the end. So over here, if I just fly down here, over here we have the obsidian platform where we spawn in, and this is all a bit ugly. Look at this. It's all cobblestone and whatnot. Now over there, this is what leads to our ender over there. So obviously we can fly over, but if you don't have the nitro for whatever reason, you can drop down there, and there's an ice runway that we can run all the way down to that thing over there. So yeah, I want to have a look at this and see if we can spruce this up, make it a bit easier. Obviously we want to be able to get up here onto the ring without an elytra, just in case that's the case. And then yeah, we'll see how far we get, basically. I've got a list of a few other jobs I want to do as well. But yeah, we'll see how long placing all these blocks actually take. So I'm going to do a bit more trading, and then yeah, I'm going to make a start of placing these stairs along this road. And there we have it. The interior road is done. We've got all the quartz in place, And that, yeah, that wasn't too bad. That took about 45 minutes to go around this single ring. So to do the next one, the outer one on both sides, I reckon it's probably going to take me, because it's bigger as well, probably going to take a total of maybe 3 hours to do that. So I'm not going to do it just yet. I think I'm going to have a break from that. But yeah, I think the next thing I want to look at is something I mentioned earlier, which is the entrance to the end, this platform over here, and try and do something with it. I'm not quite sure what yet, but yeah, need to get rid of this cobblestone and make this entrance a bit nicer in some way. So yeah, I'm going to go away, have a little play, see what I can come up with, and then yeah, we can build it up. But before we can build anything up, we need to do some destroying, as I've started here. So I'm yeah, busy taking down this end city. Now you might say, why am I doing this? Well, I need the blocks. So I've got an idea of what I want to do for the entrance to the end around that portal, and I need these kind of blocks. I need all these kind of end city style blocks, you know, the purple and the bricks and whatnot. So I thought, rather than trying to kind of craft all that stuff up, let's just come to an end city and grab a whole bunch. So I'm just going to do this. Probably take down this whole thing. This is a really tiny city. There's only one building to it. This is the tower that I'm in now. I can go up the stairs. This is a tower that went all the way up there, so I've taken it down this far, and of course then it's got one end over there and one over there, and that's about it. So pretty small. So yeah, just going to take this down, and then we've got the blocks, and I think that might be enough for what I've got planned. Yeah, I've got got an idea. Not sure how well it's going to turn out, but yeah, got a plan to make the entrance a little bit more interesting at least. And yeah, certainly going to get rid of that cobblestone. All right, so let me just carry on with this. Get rid of all of these blocks, get them all stored up, and then we can start the build. And as you can see, I've made a start. So I've been laying down the purple. So this is really just to make this a bit more interesting and, you know, not terrible like we had with the cobblestone. So the basic idea here is that obviously we're going to spawn in this platform. Now we've got to be careful about blocks around here because whenever somebody or an entity enters the end, this platform is regenerated, and also 3 blocks above it. So all of those 3 in that kind of big cuboid, all of that stuff is going to get deleted. So we can't put any blocks in there because if we leave these here, yeah, as I say, they will get removed. So we can't do that, but we can build around it. And as long as we listen to that, then we'll be good. So what I think my basic plan is, we're going to have something over here that links the platform to these chutes here. So the downward chute, as I said before, and also the upwards one. So we'll get those linked up that way. And also once you're here, I want a good way to get up onto the road. So I think what we're going to have here is going to have a bubble column just over here, and that will take you right up, right into the road like that. So in case for every reason you've kind of died, you've lost your elytra, whatever may be, you need to go to the end, you know, and get some trading done. Likewise, we'll have a drop over here, goes down into this waterlogged chest. The reason we have that is because when you fall on one of these, it still cushions your fall. You don't take a full damage, but you can just walk out. You don't need to kind of jump out of a block or anything like that. Yeah, a bit more convenient. All right, so let's get on with this. Now, as we do this, I think I'm going to try at least to do a bit more of a kind of talky style episode today. Yeah, I've got a few things to talk about, mainly about the channel. I'm going to talk about a few different things on the channel, like different series, that kind of thing, and some goals I've got, and also an update on Legacy. What is going on with Legacy? What is the situation, the story, all sorts of that. So I'm going to talk about a bit of that as well as we kind of build this stuff up. So first of all, the channel. Let's talk about that. So I've got a goal, and my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Now, of course, I'm not making videos for the numbers. I'm not chasing that kind of stuff, that kind of thing. That's not the motivation. But having said that, it's still a nice number. And of course, when you get to 100k on YouTube, then they will send you a silver play button, and I want it. I really want that. I really want that silver play button. So I've kind of got my heart set on it. Now, of course, that's not fully under my control because, I need viewers to obviously to tune in, watch the videos, and, subscribe, which is not necessarily, as I say, fully in my control. Now, I'm trying to make as good a video as I can. We've got the new series, Simply Minecraft. We'll talk about that in a bit. And obviously, we've got Legacy going on. And they're both going really well. And at the moment, my numbers, I've been doing some analysis. Yeah, I'm a bit of a nerd like that. So I've been doing a bit of analysis, and I think if things keep going as they are, I should be okay. But the thing with YouTube is It never stays the same. It's always changing. So, yeah, one week you think, oh, everything's good. And then next week you'll get some low numbers for whatever reason. And yeah, it won't be so good. So I'm going to stick on the screen a little graph that I've made. So this is what my goal kind of looks like in graph form. So the blue line at the bottom, that is my kind of target trend. So if we can keep on top of that, and this is subscribers per day. So if we can keep on track, then if we keep above that line, at least that's the kind of average we need to get to 100,000 by Christmas. Now the red line, which is above it, which is great at the moment, that's our current actual trend line. So that's where we're up to so far. So if we keep on track as we are now and we keep the red line above the blue line, then we'll make it. And as you can see, I've extended that line. So there's a thick red line, that is the actual numbers, and then just below that, there's a part of that. There's kind of a thin red line. That's the trend line, and yeah, that is the kind of extrapolating forward to kind of make a prediction about, based on our current performance, where are we going to end up. So yeah, so far it's good. So what I need to do is keep that red line above the blue line, and then if we do that, then everything should be fine. So what I need to do now is to encourage everyone. In fact, this is so important, I'm going to face the camera. If you are enjoying my videos, I don't often ask, but if you fancy subscribing, press that button. If you're enjoying the videos, then yeah, that would really help me out. And I can watch that graph keep going in the way that it should be. All right, so that is the goal. So we'll keep on that and see how we get on. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. But yeah, that is the first goal. Oh, we're fine. So next thing is, in here we need to get some water, and this is going to be our way up. All of the tubes are now in, so now I'm just going to dress up the top of it a little bit, just to make it a bit nicer. And what I've also done is, you notice I've added some stairs around here. So as you can look around here, you can see to make the beacons work, we've got these 9 blocks of iron underneath each of the gateways. Now that's fine, but I think I might dress them up. So I've just done this one here for now. I'm not sure I'm going to do the others or not. It's a lot of pillaring up to get to all of those, but yeah, just added a bit of stairs here to just kind of make that a little bit more, make that transition a bit easier on the eye. And now, yeah, just going through all of this, adding some stairs. So I've got this for both of the tubes. And yeah, I think the next thing to kind of cover is Beyond Logic. That is. Now, that's not to be confused with my shop on Legacy. That is actually my single player world that I was doing before Legacy. But that I get questions now and again about what's going on with Beyond Logic, when's the next episode, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, just want to keep everyone informed. So that series is not finished. That series is currently on pause. Basically, I was doing just that series, and then I got invited to Legacy, and I wanted to put all of my effort into Legacy, making that as good as I can. And yeah, so then it comes down to time, and I don't really have enough time to play 2 survival series because it's quite grindy. It takes a long time to make those kind of episodes. So yeah, so I decided to put Beyond Logic on hold, just on pause for the time being, and yeah, then we can get back to that at some point in the future. So I've got a lot of plans for that. Obviously, that's still in 1.15, so we need to upgrade it to 1.16, and obviously there's lots of new things we can do in that version. But at the moment, you know, I'm focusing on Legacy still, and I don't have time for that episode to come back just yet, but it's definitely on my list. It's definitely something I want to come back to at some point, but I'm not sure when. So at the appropriate time, and yeah, if we can find a way to unpause the world, because if you haven't seen it, the world is actually frozen, it's actually paused. Yeah, literally, we can't actually play on there at the moment. So once I've found a solution to the pause problem, then yeah, we can bring it back, and yeah, that series can then continue. So that should be pretty cool. Now, if there's anything maybe that you'd like to see me do in terms of Beyond Logic, then that would be great to kind of hear any kind of suggestions you've got. Anyone that's seen the series. If not, then I highly recommend checking it out. You can watch it from the beginning, but you know, be warned, the first few videos are a bit ropey. It's my first kind of playthrough on YouTube. So yeah, it's yeah. Anyway, I think you get the idea once you start watching it. But it does get better. I promise you that it does get better. So let's check out these tubes. So here we go. Here is what they look like. So to go down, you just have to drop down here. Get caught by the water. Now what I've done here is I've added a stair here, a water slab stair, a water log stair should I say, because sometimes when you fall down here, if you're pressing forward, your player can just come out here slightly and just touch the kind of block that's in front. So put a stair there to make sure you don't take any damage, and then obviously you're spawning here on this platform, you'll be able to walk this way, and then you'll be able to go up this one, Just like this, nice and easy, straightforward, and you're up on the road. Now, of course, if you want to get to the ender, you've got the runway down there that you can go down. You can also fly, so obviously you can come up here and fly over there. Or if you want to, I'm going to leave these bits are going to be open, so these are kind of mimicking the kind of walkways in the end cities. So you can just come over here. So spawn here, come over here, and then just fly that way, basically, to the ender. So it should be quite straightforward. All right, so the next thing to do, I think, is to build up this bit. So can anyone guess what this is going to be? Have a guess, see what you reckon. Yeah, let me build it up and I'll show you. And just a few finishing touches. So we've got one of these to add over here. Got this over here, little prop. And there is our entrance and exit to the ender melon right there. And yeah, one more thing to do. If we come up here, got to place this right here. Okay, it's done. So let's go up here and yeah, let's check it out. So if you take a fly over this way and have a look, there we have it. We have an end ship that has somehow crashed or something into the island. And yeah, that is covering up our spawning platform. There we go. That is it. That is the grand reveal. So yeah, hopefully this is pretty similar to a ship you might find in an end city. We can walk down here. We can go up the mast here to the crow's nest that comes right up here. Have a scout around. Try not to look at Enderman note while you do it. And of course, as we come down here, we've got the stairs here, the brewing stand, and then we come down here. We've got that's where you'd find the shulker normally with the elytra and whatnot. And here is our end platform where you can spawn in. So I've added more of these end rods here and there to keep the light level up, so you don't have any Endermen spawning in here. It should be safe when you come into the island. But yeah, had to sneak a few in here and there. And yeah, so if you want to come out, you just come out this way. So this way is the up way. If you want to go up onto the road, or of course you can jump off and fly over to the ender melon, which is over there, or of course use the drops that we have there. So this is done. Project complete. So I think that is that. So I think the next thing we need to do over in the end is take a deep breath, is start on the quartz for the next road. So I'm going to do, I think, the inside of this one first, and let's see how long it takes. Hopefully, well, we'll see. So that took 45 minutes to do the outside of that. So this one might take, I don't know, like an hour, maybe more than an hour and a half, not sure. Anyway, I'll time it and we'll see how long it takes. But yeah, let me get the quartz together and yeah, get that road going. We're making pretty good progress. We're almost round to our mason house, which is just over there. And yeah, we've got a little bit over there where we made the bridge. But as you can see, we are well past halfway now. All of this stuff is all done all the way around there. Yeah, not too bad. It's not too bad. It's a bit repetitive and boring, but it's going to look good once it's done. Now, I think the next thing to mention is the new series on the channel that's been there for a few weeks now, which is Simply Minecraft. Now, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a new kind of series where we go through and we look at some different aspects of the game and see if we can make them as simple as possible. So at the moment, we're concentrating on various different farms, but we've done things with villagers. We've got a villager breeder. We've got a villager trading hall, all sorts of things like that. We just did a gold farm last episode, and I've got a whole bunch of other things planned as well. So first of all, if you've got any suggestions for some simple things we could do, then let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can add them to the list if I haven't got them already. And also, one of the questions I got in relation to that, and also Beyond Logic, is why did I start a second series instead of doing Beyond Logic? And the simple answer for that is time. Those simpler designs, those simpler tutorials are much easier for me to design up and record. It doesn't take that long. I mean, it takes time, but not as much as doing a full episode of Beyond Logic would take. So that's something that I could fit into the time that I've got. And I wanted to find a way to get a second video per week on the channel. So at the moment, we're doing one episode of Legacy a week at the weekend, and then one episode of Simply Minecraft at the weekend. So that's working out pretty well so far. Obviously things may change, as life changes, but at the moment that's going quite well. And yeah, I think the next thing, one of the next things on the list is going to be some redstone, and also other things like other practical guides, like how to deal with items, how to transport items around, that kind of thing as well. So not just farms, but all sorts of simple things in Minecraft. Now I might even delve into building, not sure yet. Not sure if I feel confident enough to do that, that bit yet, but yeah, I might do some building, like how to build a simple house, that kind of stuff. That might well come. So it may not be just technical things. So let me know what you think about that as well. And if you've seen the series, what do you think? Any suggestions, any comments? That kind of stuff is always useful. You know, I'm always looking to improve. So any feedback you can give, yeah, would be greatly appreciated. And with that, the inside of the outer ring is now done as well. Made it all the way around. So we're back here, back at the ship. And yeah, we made it all the way. So again, not too bad, just a bit time consuming. Not really any issues. Yeah, just got this a lot of block placing, but now it's looking really good now. Yeah, it's looking really good. So got one more to do, which is the outside, which is going to be the biggest of all 4 of the quartz rings we have to do. But before we do the outer ring and talk about Legacy, I want to check out the shop. So Beyond Logic, our shop, I haven't actually looked if we've sold anything. So we have limited stock at the moment, but that will change. I've got a plan to get that thing stocked up pretty much with all the stuff we've got. But yeah, let's go in here and see. Have we actually sold anything? Because I'm not entirely sure. So we've only got these 4 items in stock at the moment. Okay, looks like some stuff has been bought from there. Okay, I've restocked that. Okay, no wither skulls have been sold. Okay, what beacons? Oh, we've sold 4 beacons. Okay, that's good. Now we do have to split this 50-50 with Slice Lime. So 1 diamond block each. That means I owe Slice Lime 2 diamond blocks. Now let's check out our cashiers and let's see which cashier has been the best performing. So we can go through here, and then obviously we've got our secret entrance to the back office, which is down here. So let's check out which cashier is performing best. Right, 6 for the first one. Okay, next one. Oh, none. They're not doing too well, are they? 4 for the next one. Okay, that's cool. None for this one. Okay, let's see how many. Hopefully these should have the blocks in for the beacons. Oh, check it out. This cashier is performing the best by far. So half of those they are for Slice Lime. Okay, right. Let's go and deliver them to Slice Lime. I think if we go over to Lime Punk and leave him a little care package, and yeah, that'll be nice. And here we are at the bottom of the Lime Punk Tower, which is looking super cool. And I've left a chest right here, so hopefully you can't miss it. Wither Skeleton Farms profits. So let's get the two of these. Let's put them here. There we go. And you got that just for standing around and doing nothing. Not too bad, huh? All right, let's get back to the end. And yeah, let's add the quartz to that final ring on the outside. And I think as we do that, we'll talk about Legacy. What's going on? What's the future? Any kind of news I can give you? Yeah, let's get over there and I'll fill you in. And as you watch me build up this final part of the Rainbow Road, this final part of the quartz, let's talk about Legacy. Let's talk about what's going on, what the situation is, and a few things about the future. So first of all, it's probably no surprise when I say that Legacy has been a bit quiet recently. There's definitely been a drop in activity on the server, and so I think, yeah, let's talk about this. And I think I'm going to try and be as transparent as I can. There's obviously some things that I can't talk about right now, but yeah, I will be as transparent as possible, and hopefully that helps out everyone understand what's going on. So first of all, obviously with less people playing, there's a few reasons for that. So the first main reason is just real life stuff. There's various stuff going on in real life for some people, and due to that they just don't have time to play. They're unable to play. They have to prioritize real life over playing Minecraft, which is of course totally understandable, and everyone supports that. The other thing is that there's with a lot of the people that play on Legacy, we don't just play on the Legacy server. We also have other series, like it might be tutorials or play on other servers or have a single players, that kind of stuff. And so some people have chosen to play those other things instead of Legacy, just again because of time, because we can't do everything. I think if we could, we would, but yeah, we just can't do that. So the upshot of that is that the kind of motivation levels maybe for some people have gone down. It's been a bit quiet, and yeah, we know about that. We are well aware of it, and yeah, we have heard you. We can see all the discussions, all the questions in comments and in Discords, that kind of stuff. So we've heard you. But to kind of answer some of those questions, Legacy is not dead by any means, and in fact we are talking a lot. So at the moment there's lots of stuff going on in the background. We're having regular meetings. We are discussing all sorts of ideas about what we're going to do with Legacy with the future, and we've got some really good stuff planned. So we're in the planning process. I can't tell you exactly what that's going to be, because probably 2 reasons. First of all, we haven't finally decided everything yet, so until we do, we don't really know yet. And also, I don't want to spoil anything. I want the new stuff that comes. I want it to be, a surprise, and I want it to be something to look forward to. So, but yeah, rest assured, we are planning for the future, and there is a lot of excitement. I can tell you, lots of people are very excited, including me. So that is going to be really good. Now, of course, we are a new SMP, and so we're trying to find our feet. We're trying to find, our formula that works for us. We're trying to sort of stamp our kind of way of doing things that are different from other SMPs. We want to be different. We don't want to be, a carbon copy of other SMPs. We want to do our own thing and be as unique as we can be. Of course, there's no really truly unique things, but yeah, we're going to try our best. Now with that, we're going to try and introduce some technology. We've got some ideas of how we can introduce tech to kind of take our SMP to the next level, and also we are trying to grow the legacy community and get the viewers more involved with what goes on the server. So we've got some good ideas around that stuff. So yeah, as I say, more details to come in due course. Now, the other thing to think about is that obviously as we have some members now that are no longer playing and cannot play for various reasons, we need to replace them. So we will be looking at new members. We've got a short list that we are talking about at the moment. We're having regular meetings about that. And at some point, once we're ready, we will start approaching people and inviting them to the server. And yeah, once we do that, obviously some of those people will accept, some will not, but that's cool. That's totally all right. No problem at all with that front. So that is something to look forward to. Now, just to reiterate, with the current members that aren't playing, there is absolutely no beef between anyone. We are all really supportive of each other. We're helping each other out in terms of like advice with YouTube and stuff like that. So it's really good. We've got a really good thing going. Even if people are not playing, we're still communicating and working well together. So we're all really excited. We've heard you. So all I want to say now is got to stick with us. We've got a good plan moving forward, and thank you to everyone for all their support moving forward with the series. And I hope you're going to be super excited about what's going to come to the future, because I know I am. It's going to be really good. So as the road is finished, let's see what it looks like. And there we have it. The roads are done at last. Yes, we've got the quartz on all the roads on both sides. Look at this. Check this out. That is looking brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy that's done now. I must admit my hand is a little bit achy after all that clicking, but it's done. It is actually done. Let's go right up here. Let's have a look at this thing from up here. Look at that. Oh yes, brilliant. That is looking very cool indeed. Okay, that has worked out brilliantly. Now check this out. This is a much better way to see the Rainbow Road full and complete. So I'm in my camera account at the moment, and I've come right up into the sky. I've maneuvered my FOV as well, so we can see everything in all its glory. So we can see the two rings of the Rainbow Road bordered with the quartz stairs, and we've got all the coloured beacon beams coming up as well. Looks brilliant. Looks absolutely great. So you can just see our island as it just passes round. Let me scoot around a bit more. So there we go. You can see our island there at the top. So that's the first one of 14. There'll be more to come in the future, and you can probably just about see the netherrack lines that I've left in there that shows where all the paths are going to go to each of the islands, and they're still marked with the different professions ready to go. So I think this project we can class as a success. It's going well. Just got to get those last islands in, and then we'll be done. And so that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please hit the like button, and if you are new, then feel free to subscribe, and if you've got any comments or suggestions, then get in that comment section. Alright my geeks, until next time, I will see you later.